On Golf Jetta New Beetles, the A4 platform, Mark IV platform, these center caps, when you take these off, the way you take them off is you just pry up under here and then you pry it off like this. This center emblem, as you can see on these guys, it just pops off, and if while driving it comes off. Sometimes when you're prying these caps off, the emblem will fall off. Point being, this emblem or this logo is just held on by a little bit of glue. The cars are at minimum 10-15 years old, and what happens is that this glue no longer holds and then the emblem falls off. Sorry for the long story here. What I'm getting at is, we had a customer, we rotated the wheels, we popped off all covers, rotated the wheels, popped the covers back on. All logos were in place when the vehicle left. He came back a week later and said he noticed that the emblem is missing, and he basically said that the emblem the car had all emblems when the car was dropped off. Actually, he came back a day later, so yeah, not a week later, sorry. So yes, obviously pulling the cap off stressed the logo. When the vehicle left, it did have all the logos were on the caps. If the logo comes off while I take these off, or when I put the caps back on, I glue them back into place. So had I known, or had that been the case, then I would have glued it back into place. Anyways, he said that they were all there when he dropped it off, which is true, and they were all in place when it left. So whose fault is it? Who eats the cost? That's the short story that I'm trying to get to. Who eats the cost of these? We ended up having one used one, and we found a new one that we ordered in. So him having been a regular customer, it was okay. We ate the cost. But at what point in time should customers realize that old cars have issues that the mechanic is not responsible for? If the emblem is in place when I put the cap back on, how much testing, how much test driving do I have to do in order to recheck that, to see if that emblem is still in place? Anyways, what say you? How upset would you be if one of these fell off and I politely tried to explain that it's not my fault for it falling off? What would you do? Would you push to get free replacements, or would you maybe consider also contributing to the cost of new ones or good used ones? That's my rant, sorry.